Good FMOC day, Pulsakins. Today's the day that everybody's been waiting for, where we might get a drop on our interest rates. We will see what happens. I am keeping my ear to the ground over on Twitter land. Usually that's where I get most of my news, unfortunately, especially when I'm busy throughout the day. They are saying that 25 basis points is bullish and 50 basis points is bearish. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What is your thoughts on this? Hans had a very interesting stream today where he had a lot of data points pointing to where the recession is not here, how they are printing money, how the economy is strong. So it's very interesting. Watch that video. Shout out to Hans. I don't want to go too deep in that, spoil all his thunder. He did a really good one this morning on overall markets. And of course, he did a lot of TA, which is always amazing because I really respect his TA. So yeah, guys. Yes, last night was the blood moon, I guess. There was a lunar eclipse. Unfortunately, I did not get to witness it. I went to bed at 10. And here in Puerto Rico, the eclipse happened around 2 o'clock. So I was not awake for that. I was night, making sure I keep my sleep schedule intact because that's part of conquering your health. Getting out there and making sure that you're in prime condition 24/7 is also meaning you get 7+ hours of sleep. So yeah, I was not up for the blood moon. Woke up today. I don't see much activity on the charts. Let me go over to Deck Screener and see what I can see. Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of hovering out, but this is kind of interesting. Wow, I did not see this. I'm going to share this with you guys because this is this is very interesting indeed. On the secret chart that we show you guys here, that no one else talks about except for maybe Hans, Axis, Pip Sniper. Other than that, no one else talks about this. Everyone likes comparing it to DAI, as we know, and we say it all the time in this show. That don't matter. What matters is what's it going to do against ETH. And this is very interesting on the chart. It's showing that Pulse, the spear, right? This is the spear. Everything revolves around this, guys. We need Pulse to go. We need Pulse to go. This is what we're going to watch. I don't care if you're a Hex Maxi, Pulse X Maxi, an Ink Maxi, a Tropa Maxi, a PTGC Maxi. You need the spear to go. I'm telling you right now. And it's breaking out against ETH. It's breaking out of this zone. We've been in this zone for quite a while, a very long time. There's, this W doesn't count because a lower low put in. But here, actually, this is a W. And you can kind of, here's one. And let's see if I can draw it. I'm no good at this. Yeah. You guys get the picture, though. There's a W there, and it broke out against the breakout, which was the last high here. So it should, look, here's perfect TA, right? And I'm not perfect at TA at all. I'm horrible, as you guys can see. But from my understanding, it should break out a little bit, come back and test that level before it shoots off in the stratosphere. I didn't anticipate it going up this far this early. I thought this would happen more in October, leading into the court case. But who knows? Maybe it'll come up and it was a fake breakout. That always happens too. Like, we get fooled all the time. But you can see it on the line chart. It's trending upwards, which is nice. I mean, this is a beautiful chart, guys. And I like the line chart because it cuts out all the noise, which is good. I mean, candles are fine, and you can tell a lot from reading candles. But once again, I'm not an expert TA guy. I don't know. You can see over here, though, we're not moving much today. I think market is an indecision with the FMOC meeting coming out. It'll be interesting what the news brings to the Pulse Chain community or the crypto as a whole, because really, it doesn't. it only affects Pulse Chain because it affects crypto, right? It affects Bitcoin, affects Ethereum, affects, everything that we love and adore. And Pulse Chain is just following that stuff. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But, man, it's really cool that we're seeing a little bit of a breakout against Ethereum. This is on the daily. Let's go to the weekly. Let's take another step back. I know some of the crypto guys hate that because they're just so impatient. And the further you get back, let's take a look at this. Come on. I want to zoom in on this, see if we can see. Yeah, nothing special. I mean, up, down, and then I guess that's a kind of a W. I wonder if you consider that a W. That'd be a good question for Hans. It came down, came up a little bit, back down, and then it's breaking out. Maybe that is a W. You guys know better than me. If you got any TA guys here in the audience, let me know, man. But there's a secret chart that no one likes to show because nobody understands that we don't measure against DAI around here. We measure against Ethereum because that's what really moves the altcoin markets, right? That's the big dog. It's a blue chip. Except for when Vitalik is singing at the freaking Token 24 or whatever conference that one in Singapore. I saw he was singing today. And I saw that there was a whale selling some Ethereum. That's probably why we're going up against Ethereum, because a whale smashing the price down because he's up there singing, man. What are you doing, bro? The guy got a girlfriend. He starts singing on stage. Wrecked, bro. Wrecked for the short term. You need to get back to building, get back to, using that alien brain of yours. Getting laid and singing on stage is not your superpower, sir. It's not your superpower. I'm glad you're having fun, but it's time to get back to work, sir. Jeez. Oh, they're wrecking the price chart, man. Unfreaking believable. Right before the FMOC meeting. Although I do notice in these events, most of the time, guys, these FMOC meetings and the CPI data, they're usually a big nothing burger. This one's a little different because we are anticipating a rate cut. It's been a very long time since we've seen one of those. It's very nice. Nice in the long term. It could be, I don't know. Hans seems to think they won't be bearish in the short term, but we'll see. A lot of times it is, historically. So it'd be interesting. Yeah, let's see how the markets react. But I bet, man, it's just a freaking nothing burger again, man. This shit is always, they'll probably drop at 25 basis points, and then it's a big giant nothing burger. Like I would see if they drop 50 basis points or more, how that could affect the markets, because it would rattle the cage a little bit. Like people are like, oh my God, why are they dropping, 50 basis points or 100 basis points? Yeah, but I bet if it's 25 basis points, it's kind of what was anticipated, and it'd be a nothing burger. And then we can kind of get on. We can get on like normal, man. The pulse change is kind of hovering out here. It's nice that it's going up against ETH. We're breaking out of that zone. We'll see if we come back and retest or if it was a fake breakout. Time will tell. That's the beautiful part. We will find out one way or the other, because I am here along this journey with you guys, where we're going to use cryptocurrency as that wealth creation tool and use real estate and other real world assets like oil and gas, as a wealth preservation tool. And we're going to even use a trust in the middle, so we don't got to pay and partner with those 3-letter agencies. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're going to keep our money right where it's at, right in crypto, right in real estate, back into crypto, and not worry about paying those 3-letter agencies, man. They are not partners in our portfolio. They're not partners in my business. They're not partners in my portfolio. And when I moved to Puerto Rico, I gave them the big old middle finger. That's what I did. But this trust that we are working on, that we're rolling, actually, Chris, I can't take credit. I'm just the guy screaming on the top of the rooftop with a microphone, screaming with a microphone that there's this thing over here where you don't got to pay taxes, right? It's deferred. Let me clarify that. It's not like if you take 100 grand out of the trust, because you want to go live your life, you got to pay taxes on that because it's called self-enriching. But if you're smart with your money and you are all about wealth preservation, then that shouldn't bother you because you want to keep building that nest egg up and forever, right? Up into the right forever. So that's what we're doing over here on the DeFi Crypto Alliance show. And we are bridging the gap between crypto folks and our entrepreneur friends. And it's been an absolute blast. I am blessed to be on this journey with you guys. And it's Wednesday today. This is awesome, man. We're already in midweek. This week is shaping out to be all right, man. We've had a couple of days where we got some green candles. Hex is freaking moving, man. I love to see Hex go. It's wonderful, man. It's funny. Hexologist, he made a tweet yesterday. This was very insightful. In fact, I want to read it. I want to read it on air because it was the truth. And when this happens, Hex could really see a move. I don't know if I'm getting more bullish on Hex than Inc. I don't think that's the case. But here's what he said, guys. The thing is, everyone's shit coins have been paired to Pulse and PulseX. That's true. And SolidX. Like, everyone's like, I'm going to pair my coin with SolidX because that's going to pull me up. Man, how about you build your coin to go up and you pull SolidX up? Come on, bro. Let's go. So they're pairing it with Pulse and PulseX. When Hex goes berserkers and Pulse and PulseX do a 5%, there'll be times when that happens. They're going to take turns, right? When that happens, though, and the shit coins don't do anything since they are paired, once again, there's the Hart's Law. Where do you think these guys run to next? Just a thought. I have no idea what happens next. Of course, he's not giving financial advice. We don't do financial advice. Not on Twitter, not on YouTube. We don't play one on TV. It's just what we do. We speculate on our own money. We speculate on our own portfolio. And that's it. We'll just let you guys know what we're doing. And it's interesting. I like that. I like that tweet, though. He's right. Hex is its own asset, right? Yeah, it's paired to Pulse too. I get it. That could be a counter argument, but like the shitcoin guys, or I don't want to call them shitcoin, and that's a bad word for it because I mean you guys know I like the altcoins and meme coins on Pulse Chain. I'm all about it, man. I'm all about investing in other stuff. I do the whole 90-10 SAMI rule, right? 90% in my core assets, 10% in my lotteries. And it's so I don't get bored too, guys, right? Like, I mean, I like to scratch that itch and I don't have to like worry about, I didn't participate a little bit. And I participate very small, right? Like $100 here, $100 there, maybe a $500 bullet, it just depends. Depends on the asset and who I'm investing in. And so like, yeah, it's interesting. So when Hex really starts catching a bid, you'll see a lot of the communities that has done really well, that's tied to Pulse, and Pulse is not going crazy up at that particular time. Not that it won't. It's just they all take turns. Remember, it's not your market cycle. It's just your turn. I love that saying. And there will be a lot of people that hop on the bandwagon and they'll pump those green candles. And I can see Hex absolutely freaking mooning for a period of time because of that right there. I could see that happening and playing out, and it could be absolutely glorious for the Hex guys. It'd be massive green candles, and and of course, then it would shift, right? It would shift over back to PulseX and Inc. And I mean, it's once again, these things just take turns like everything else. But I'm happy. I want to see Hex go. I want to see it do its thing. I love Hex. Come on, man. Got a bag of it, man. I got a bag of it. And I did a DCA this last go around. I'm not messing around, man. I love Hex. It's a good asset. It's a good community, man. A lot of my close friends now are OG Hexicans, man. These guys are good people. A lot of them. Maybe not all of them, but you know how that goes. There's a couple bad apples in every bunch. But, we love them, man. And so, like, I would love to see it go hard and make everybody a lot of wealth. And I think all the assets will. And we'll see. Maybe even Pulse. Pulse seems to be like now over the entire year that Pulse Chain's been out. Yeah, year, 4 months, something like that. Pulse now is the only one that hasn't really mooned hard. Like Hex has done some big moves. Not that it's gone like crazy. I'm just like just in the short term, right? It's done some good moves. So is Pulse X and Inc. Right? Pulse is like the one that's lagging now, and we'll see if it ever does. It might not, guys. I mean, I don't know. It's there's speculation. Brizology likes to always say like, oh, Richard Hart wants to keep it low because gas fees can stay low. I don't know, man. I don't know if I buy that or not. We'll see. It's a layer one, man. I mean, the layer one's supposed to be the one that everything is built off of, and that goes up the most over time, right? If you look at Ethereum, right? Ethereum did a 15,000x. And it did that, of course, over the course of 2 market cycles. So maybe Pulse is like a 2-cycle coin. I don't know, guys. Give me your thoughts in the chat. I am very interested on what you think. So, all right. We got 28 people watching on YouTube. We got 73 over on Twitter. Guys, come over and smash the likes. Hit the subscribe for me. Get that bell notification on. It helps boost the algorithm so we can keep bringing the good word of cryptocurrencies, that wealth creation tool, and then real estate as a wealth preservation tool, and not partnering with 3-letter agencies. But let's go ahead and look into the chat and see what you guys are thinking today. What's going on? Yo, Mackie, today is going to be a great day. Absolutely, bro. I woke up, crushed the gym, and it is a great day, man. I am blessed to be here. I couldn't be more blessed with my family and my living situation and everything in my life. It's absolutely an amazing life. That is for sure. Red Squirrel. Oh, wait. Hey, bro, you're number 2 today. What happened there? Number 2 still good, man. You're good. Ruth. Hello, everyone. Hello. Urban Productions, man. Not scammed yet out of Solid X, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're just waiting. We still got our Corvettes. We still got them. Unfortunately, I had to sell my orange one. That was the real one. But that's because I moved to Puerto Rico. It's not because of crypto. No point in keeping it when I'm out here on an island you can't drive it on. So, yep, that's how it went. But hello to you. Hex Hodler. Pulse will definitely pump harder than ETH. Oh, yes. That's for sure. So, yeah, ETH does a, 5x. Pulse should do, I don't know, 10 to 20x. I'm trying to be conservative, right? I'm just not trying to like throw out those crazy expectations. And it could go way more than that, right? I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I see wild freaking green candles. And, that the saying goes, crypto can go down lower than you possibly could ever imagine, which we witnessed that, I think. Nobody thought we were going to go as low as we went. And crypto can go higher than anyone could possibly ever imagine. And so, I hope it breaks all my expectations. And we'll see. I do not. Crypto Ethos, 3rd red slacking brother, right? Slacking, man. You're 3rd. Crypto Ethos, man. Yeah, he's in the Tetra community. I love Tetra. They are still building. They are building an Oracle right now because it was much needed for the chain. Actually, if an Oracle comes to Pulse Chain, it helps us grow up a little bit. There'll be a lot of DeFi protocols that can launch on Pulse Chain that, have good utility. And so Tetra is out there crushing it. I'm still supporting those guys over there. I'm behind them 100%, man. I'm definitely got my ear to the ground, seeing what's coming up, seeing what's next. But yeah, this Oracle is the next thing to go live. They have to have the Oracle guys before they can launch Tetra. That's the problem. So they're building it out of necessity, right? They're building out of necessity. So that's a good thing. These guys are beasts, in my opinion. Mitch for the win. W for the win, I hope. W for moon, right? W for moon time. That's what I think. W for moon. Yes. Second, Corey doesn't count. No, man. No. What about Yo Mackie, bro? Look. Man, He says it's going to be a great day too, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, broski. Yeah, singing more like howling. Yeah, dude. Bro. And then dude, it's funny because like as soon as he's singing on stage, then that ETH well starts dumping. That ETH well, guys, I saw a post on it. He bought in like a $5. Can you imagine, man? And he had like 16,000 ETH or something. And that's awesome. Good for him, man. I mean, fuck. I mean, at that point, I mean, dump away, man. You made your money. And he probably saw Vitalik scene, and that was the thing that pushed him over the edge. Man, I don't know. But I think ETH's going to go much higher this cycle. He probably cost himself a 2x, 3x. Who knows? Maybe a 5x. Like I said, I like being conservative. We'll see. Crypto 7, what up, bro, man? Yes. Crypto 7 is got the channel of all channels and Pulse Chain, man. Guys, he is pounding that drum over there. I love it. He's also onboarding communities. I participated in Crypto 7's newest project that he's doing just to support the man. We thank you. Appreciate it. I'm supporting you, and hopefully it's going to be a good one, man. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. Pulse Chain Insane Gains. What's going on? How are we doing? Red Squirrel. Mitch, my man. Good morning to you, brother, man. How are you doing out there in Arizona? Make sure you stay cool. As always, man, I got to tell you every day, you know how that shit is out there. December will be nice. I'll be out there probably in December. Can't wait. I have my trust set up yesterday with Chris. What a great guy. Yeah, there you go, man. I know you were flirting with the idea of moving to Puerto Rico, and man, Puerto Rico, dude, it's great, but it is, you have to move your family across the world, and you have to basically start over in a new, like, it's everything. Like the culture, the communities, it's great. I love it. Now that I'm here and I did it, but man, if that trust was around before I moved here, I probably wouldn't have moved here, to be honest with you. But hey, I'm here. Like this was God's plan for me. So that's fine. So how I did that boob chick lost her bet against I think we got 10 more months, dude, or 9 more months. I don't know. I think we got a little bit of time on that. I don't think she's going to lose. I could be wrong. We got 10 months, man. Next altcoin season's the end of the year. I think she could win her a bet by then. But I could be wrong too. I'm just a dude on the internet speculating on his own money. That's all I do. Yo, FMOC, who cares? Trying to find a triplex to buy. Man, it's the wrong time to buy real estate, Andrew. In my opinion, not financial advice, right? Okay, so once again, even with real estate, I don't want to give any financial advice. It's not what we do in the show. And yeah, man, I just think we have a lot more carnage on the table for real estate right now, and the opportunities in crypto, man. There's just no two ways about it. And then you don't got to be in Pulse Chain, right? Like if you don't believe in Richard Hart, fine, I get it. Like to each their own. But even just go buy an Ethereum. You should go stack up on Ethereum right now, and it's better than real estate. So just keep that in mind. I think we got a lot more carnage on the table, but once again, I could be wrong. Not financial advice. Crypto Phil, double bottom my hex for 0035. You think we're going to go down there one more time? Tell you what, man, if we did, I would force myself to do another DCA. Damn it, I don't want to do another DCA. I'm like so DCA burnt out. Like I just don't want to do another DCA. But that would force me to do another DCA. I would have to dig deep and find some liquidity and bring it to the chain. Up or down day after Fed Jerome Powell announced the rate cut. Yeah, I think, man, it's a big old nothing burger, bro. Dude, these things are always nothing burgers. I mean, we've been going through it for the last 2 years. The actual FMOC and CPI days, it's always just a bunch of nothing. Like, crypto banter, Crypto Man Ran, he loves it. Like, put the clickbait titles, how to trade the FMOC meeting or trade the CPI data. Like, it's just nothing ever happens, man. Like we sit sideways. Like, that's what we're doing today. We're sitting sideways. We're just coasting along, doing our thing. I mean, come on. I don't know, guys. Buyer's market here in Canada, prices do suck. Yeah, keep an eye on it. Yeah, I don't know Canada, obviously, right? I don't know Canada as well as like the United States, but usually real estate follows the United States. Not always. Like China, they have their own the markets are way different than the real estate market. I know my wife owns a house in Shanghai, so I get it. But I mean, as far as the United States economy, and I believe what I believe, right? It's not financial advice, but I believe we have some garbage to clean up. I believe we have some pain to come. I think we got to pay for our sins. I think it's going to happen somewhere in 25 or 26. And real estate could even be a lagging after effect when the carnage starts. So, yeah, just be careful out there. I mean, because if the economy for United States freaking gets wrecked, I mean, it's got to affect Canada some. I don't know. Steve, hey, DeFi Crypto Gain, happy Wednesday. DeFi Crypto Gain, we are indeed, man. That is the truth. And Pulse Chain is probably the most DeFi community in the entire crypto space. There's no arguing that, period, in the story. And that's because of Richard Hart, man. The Richard Hart, he'd always beat the drum on his live streams of all this stuff, right? Not your keys, not your coins, everything, man. And he was calling out all the centralized entities that were scamming people. It was great. Crypto Phil, yes. I'm ready in stables for it. Man, if it does, if it happens, man. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's fingers crossed down to 0035. Let's double bottom it to concrete it as yeah, man. I would DCA too, man. I would have to dig deep. Ugh, I wouldn't want to do it, but I'd do it. It would force me to get in there and buy the bottom. Because guys, here's the thing, man. If you want the big gains, you got to at least buy close to the bottom, right? It doesn't have to be the exact bottom, but you got to get around there somewhere if you want the big gains, because that's where they measure from. They measure from the bottom of the chart. It's not from SAC price. We all know that. Now, Hex doesn't have a SAC price, but everyone likes to refer to the SAC price on Pulse and Pulse X, and that those prices are negated. Those don't even count anymore. We bought the top with SAC prices. That's what we did. We bought the top with SAC prices. Look, I get it. I put 110 grand in Pulse X at the top. That's what it is, man. I kept firing some bullets down here in these lows, though. I'm getting that freaking average down, man. Get it down. And if you can get a bullet in at the bottom, a nice chunk of change, you're going to be in good shape come this altcoin season. Tin Top, what up? What up? How we doing? Another AZ, my man. Stay out of the heat, bro. You're pumping the RH ecosystem, man. I mean, I'm just, talking about what I love and what I'm passionate about. That's why sometimes we talk about entrepreneurial mindset stuff. That's why we talk about health sometimes. But I do love this ecosystem. I love Pulse Chain. I love all the ethos behind it. I love Richard Hart, man. And a lot of people don't like him. They think he's arrogant, he's cocky, he's got ego. There might be some truth to that. He probably does have an ego. That's fine. But if you let your ego down and see through his ego, that's how you spot opportunity. Ego is the biggest killer of opportunity from an investor standpoint. Remember that. Ego is the biggest killer of opportunity from an investor standpoint. Period. So you got to be able to remove your ego to see through his ego and see the opportunity. That was the key. What up, Daniel? And you guys are on Twitter, man. Can you guys smash the like at least and hit the subscribe over on YouTube, please? Just to help the show, get the algorithm. Man, come on. Give me a little rocket boost today. Let's go. Or share it on Twitter. That does it too, guys. That does it too. Steve, the world is waiting for interest rates drops. I'm waiting for Pulse Chain drop. DCA gain. You'll be kicking yourself in a couple months if you're not hustling. Oh, I agree with that, man. That's what I always say in the show. 10x your value so you can 10x your portfolio. 10x your value in the real world, right? Out in the real world by creating business, or maybe creating more value for the company you work for so that way you can make more money. I'm all about entrepreneurship, though. And then that way you can bring more money to the table in crypto and then use crypto as a leverage on your wealth. Boom, baby. Come on. Let's go. Soda video. Yeah, I saw this. Soda video has some pulse chain drama showing up. Man, yeah, I saw it, man. I don't agree with all of it. And he might be on to something with this latest hack in that protocol. I don't know. I haven't gone on and done chain analysis, so I can't say one way or another how factual any of his accusations are. I do know some of the people he called out on there, I definitely disagree with. So, to each their own. What it is, though, is entertainment and shows that we have a thriving effing community, a massive thriving effing community, man. That's what that shows. So, good morning, DCA. Yeah, man, you got a little bit of little tiny downward candle, red candle. Yeah, maybe DCA. Maybe wait till after the FMOC announcement. See what happens. Although it could be the opposite too. We could start going back up. I don't know. Man, She4, come over and smash the like, hit the subscribe over on YouTube. Help the algorithm. Come on, pump it. Pump it, baby. Let's go. Would you be down to talk about steps to move in Puerto Rico with the LLC in mind one day? Yeah, man. I mean, sure. I'd gladly go over all the steps that I had to take to come and do this. The LLC part, we could do, we'll do a whole show on this one time and really go in depth. I did it one time with Crypto Coffee. We could do it again. But the LLC part's really cool because if you have a business that you have, that you're making money with, you could move down to Puerto Rico, and as long as you're making that money from the mainland, you could import that money into the Puerto Rico LLC and then pay a flat 4% corporate tax, and that's it. You're done. And then, of course, you got no capital gains. But yeah, there's all these little tiny stipulations, like the closer to home test. We can go really deep into that. For example, you can't have your wife living in the mainland and then you're living here in Puerto Rico. Nah, they don't count that. It's called closer connection. You break the closer connection. So we could do a show on that one day. It'd be fun. It'd be a blast for you guys who are really serious about moving down here. Remember, though, the one biggest thing about moving down here is that people get wrong. You can't move down here on the top of the bull. So you can't come down here in 2025, click sell on your portfolio and expect not to pay taxes. When you come to the island, it's called coming to the island pregnant with crypto. And so you got a cost basis. So there's a cost basis from when you're into the island, and then there's a cost basis on your when you acquired the assets, right? And so that delta there, you're going to owe taxes on. And so if you got mooned on your bag, if you went to the moon and you come here, well, you're paying taxes on the full lot, right? You got to make the gains while you're out here. And that's why I moved out here at the beginning of last year, is because, bear market, right? Move out here in the bottom. Hopefully, when I moved here, I was upside down on my portfolio a lot. It was, so I owe nothing to these, 3-letter gangsters. I owe nothing to them because I was underwater considerably on my portfolio when I came to the island pregnant with crypto. And so, yeah, but we can do a show one of these days. Yeah, maybe I'll get, that'll be a good time to get Dane back on and get maybe Crypto Coffee. He's out here and it'd be a fun show. Maybe my buddy, DeFi Nation, the one who was on the open mic the other day, he's out here in Puerto Rico. He'd be a good one to have come on here and talk about his experience. All of us have different experiences, right? From being out here. Some of us have different attorneys. And even different the way we view the tax code and all that stuff. So only got 5 more days, 5 more work days till I'm heading to Texas to stay at a dude ranch for a Pulse cruise. There's a Pulse cruise going out of Texas right now. Maybe I'm not plugged in the community enough. I had no idea. Oh, all right, cool. Enjoy your vacation, good sir. Touch some grass, have some fun, and come back nice and refreshed, right? It's a key. Crypto Joe, printer go burr. Yeah, maybe. I think so, man. I think printer has been going burr in the background for quite some time. Go watch Han's video this morning. It was really good. It was really good. Always hitting your like, cooking though. Oh, what are you cooking, man? I only got so many fingers. Crypto Phil, you're cooking? I'm hungry. It's like this is always my lunchtime and getting off this, and I'm having 2 chicken white breast chicken fillets wrapped in lettuce with like this Chinese sauce that my wife makes. It's amazing, with some vegetables, avocado, and egg. Because I'm hitting it hard, guys. I'm freaking hitting it hard. This is the year of wealth. This is the year of health. So that way 2025 could be the year of wealth. Let's go. Let's go. G4, DCA time. Oh, you're on. Thank you. Thank you. Got one more. You just help blast the channel to the moon. She's over on, hopefully it's a she. It's G4. So I'm guessing maybe it could be he. I don't know. But probably a she. Thank you for coming to YouTube and supporting the channel. We appreciate you, me, and all the community here. So we can keep bringing the good word of wealth creation and wealth preservation, guys. This is going to be the hard part for all of us. And this is where I'm going to be really pounding to everyone's head when the time comes, is the wealth creation aspect of your journey. All right. This is why so many people round trip their bags. It really is. Or they'll take profit. Say, for example, they get $1 million. They give 30% to the 3-letter agency. So either $1 million, there's 300 grand. Bye-bye. So now they're left with 700 grand. And then they blow the rest on blowing hookers or something. They're just, they kill themselves. See this shit all the time, man. It's all about wealth preservation and having the proper mindset for it. So, well, guys, that is going to be it for me today. We are, anxiously waiting for the FMOC. Tomorrow's show should be a fun one. I'll tell you that. I'm here all week, guys, this week. Next week, though, I won't be here. I won't be streaming Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I'll be out in Tampa, Florida, out for a real estate event. Hopefully we onboard a couple more people to Pulse Chain and this beautiful ecosystem with all you beautiful men and women here. We love every single one of you. And so, yeah, guys, just hang out. If we do see some blood, that could be our last opportunity to DCA. Who knows? I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a double bottom, I guess. I mean, I'm mentally prepared for it, right? If it happens, I'll dig deep and do a DCA. If we see decimal 2035 on Hex, I wonder what the other assets where they would go. I'm here for it either way. And if not, my bags are packed. I have been packing the shit out of them. I'm tired of packing them, to be honest with you. It'd be cool to just kind of hang back and chill, adjust some liquidity positions, stuff like that kind of thing, compounding maybe those rewards or whatever. That's all I want to do. But hey, if the market says, Corey, you need to DCA one more time, well, then the market is always right. I'm not here to be right or wrong. I'm here to make money. So guys, go out, have some fun today. 144 on Twitter. Come on, smash the likes, hit the subscribe over on YouTube. 48 of you guys over on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Some of you guys are still watching Dane's channel. That's good too. I see 28 of you guys over there. If you guys want to go over and smash likes and hit subscribes on the other one just to help boost the algorithms. We might end up, I'm not sure yet, we might end up stop streaming to Dane's. We'll see. Just so that we can be more laser focused. But we will see. So, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. You guys make the show. Remember, if you want to 10x your portfolio, you need to 10x the value you bring to the world. It's simple as that, guys. And I will see you mañana. Peace.